In this video, I'm going to be showing you a makeup look inspired by Beyoncé's makeup in the music video for the song Mine. So I already did my foundation and my concealer, so I'm going to start off with my brows. I am using my Tarte brow mousse. All the products will be listed in the description box down below, but I'm just combing my brows upwards and then lightly filling them in because that's basically what Beyoncé had on her eyebrows. They were combed all the way up, so I just filled them in, combed them up, and then I am just going to set them with my Anastasia clear brow gel. And then I also applied this in short upward strokes. So after your brows are done, it's time to contour our face and apply blush. I'm using this 6 color palette for your face by BH Cosmetics. I'm basically going to use these 3 colors. I'm starting off with the brown in order to contour, so I'm just applying that right underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my temples, right underneath my jaw, and also on the sides of my nose. What this is going to do is it's going to create the illusion of a smaller and more angular face. Then I'm just going to use the white color from the palette to add highlight to certain areas of my face that I want to pop out more. So in this case, right underneath my eyes and down my nose. Then I'm going to be using a peach color from the palette as well as blush. Then I'm going to be using this highlighter from Benefit, which is amazing by the way, to highlight right down the center of my nose and on the tops of my cheekbones because Beyoncé did have a very luminous glow to her face. So now that we're done with the face, we're going to move on to our eyes. The first thing I did is I primed my eyes with a white thick jumbo eye pencil from NYX. What this is going to do is it's going to make our eye colors pop no matter what color you apply. If you use a white base, it's going to make it pop. So after I applied that as a base, I picked up a white eyeliner. This is thinner and I'm going to have more control, so I just applied this right on my inner eye and right on my waterline. Beyoncé did have white on her waterline. It's going to make our eyes look really big and just pop. Again, I'm using the word pop way too much. So after I'm done with the white base, I'm going to be using a Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the color Edgy Emerald. So I grabbed this on an eyeliner brush and I'm just going to apply that right on my bottom lash line. Keep it very close to your eye, you don't want it to be too thick, so then I just grabbed this green eyeshadow from Urban Decay and I put that right on top of the, what's this called? The cream eyeshadow. And it's just going to make the color way more intense, which is what we definitely want. So after you're done with your waterline, I just picked up a medium-sized eyeshadow brush and I picked up 2 kind of turquoise colors and I'm going to apply that right on the center of my eyes. Only on the center because we're going to be filling the rest in pretty soon. So for this next step, you're going to need a shimmery navy eyeshadow. This is a mineral eyeshadow from the company Bellaterra Cosmetics, and I'm just going to apply that right on the outer corner of my eye, trying to not go past the lid in a kind of cat eye shape. And I'm also going to apply that right in the small space that we left in the inner corner of our eye. When you do apply that navy onto the inner corner of your eye, make sure to not bring it in way too close to like in your nose area. Am I making any sense? Because it's just going to look way too intense. So after that, I picked up a black eyeshadow and applied that in a V shape right along the outer corner of my eye to add way more dimension because this is going to make the look, trust me. Using the same brush that I had been using all along, I cleaned it on the side of my hand and I started to blend out the edges. This is going to require quite a lot of blending to make everything very seamless and smooth, so I started just blending out the edges. Then I switched up my brush. I'm just using a Sigma blending brush, which is amazing by the way, and I just blended until everything was nice and soft. The fallout I had on my face was driving me crazy, so I had to take a second to use a Kleenex to kind of clean it all off. So now for the fun part, I cleaned off my blending brush on the same Kleenex and then I picked up this bright fuchsia color. It's also by Urban Decay, and I'm going to apply that right on top of what we just blended. This is kind of going to be our transition color up to our brow bone, and it's just pink and it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite part of the look by far. For the final touches of this look, I use this pale blue eyeshadow from NYX, and it's just going to add a nice shimmery touch. I just added this right to the center of my eyelid, and I blended it gently with my finger. It's just going to make your eye pop and add the finishing touches that you needed. So to finish it all off, all I did was apply like 3,000 coats of my Deborah mascara, which is my absolute favorite. So moving on to lips, I used this Color & Care Liquid Lip Balm by Almay, and it's just a really pretty nude color, which is what she had in the second video. Again, all the products will be listed down below. So that is it for the finished look. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you try it out, make sure to send me pictures, leave me a like if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!